Cause I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a fucking $1.50 with y'all, a bean. Y'all ask way too many fucking questions, bro. Like, every time I hit this record button, I'm looking sexier. Like, who am I right now? Wait till this full beard grow in. Anyways, point of today's video. Y'all know the typical, I'm hopping in the video, blah, 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 email in the description if you need coaching. Don't give a fuck about none of that. Anyways, point of today's video is y'all need to stop questioning and deciding. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a fucking $1.50 with y'all, a bean. Y'all ask way too many fucking questions, bro. Like, and I get it. When you first start out manifesting, you got all these questions. But at some point, you got to decide, like literally decide that everything you do works. Every technique you do works. You're good at manifesting. And that's really the three main things. But like, y'all ask so many questions and y'all do a lot more questioning than y'all do applying. Because the thing, let me tell you, the thing with me is when I first started like learning law of assumption and I was watching like Sammy Ingram, Create Your Future, Pluto's Gate, later on Dylan James, like all these people, and like just not only that but applying what I knew previously, like just from life experience. It was more about, okay, I'm watching it but I was applying it immediately after. I'm not gonna sit here and ask all these questions, and I think, not even I think, and this could be a limiting belief, I don't give a fuck, to be honest. If y'all say everything's a limiting belief, oh well. I'm just looking at what I see. A lot of people in our generation, y'all want to be spoon-fed everything. Like, y'all want the coaches and the people to do it for you. I can only give you the information. I've had people literally DM me and say, can you manifest for me? No, I'm not going to. I'm sorry. You can be mad. I don't give a fuck. Like, I affirm that, like, oh, y'all get success. Like, I affirm generally for y'all, but you talking about, like, for you? No, because what's the point? You got to learn it. It's like, what's that quote where they say you teach a man to fish? So, y'all know the quote, something about teaching a man to fish and he'll fish forever. But if I just give you the fish, then it's like you ain't learning. Y'all got to learn this shit. That way you know how to actually apply it. Or like people DM me and be like, what are some affirmations for blah, 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 blah. I watched all your TikToks, this, that, and the third. And part of me be like, no, you didn't. Because I tell y'all how to make affirmations. I tell you how to make your own affirmations. I tell you how to deal with limiting beliefs. I tell you how to deal with negative thoughts. I laid it out for y'all in the most plain and simple terms, which is why my name is Simple Manifesting anyway. I take all the knowledge that I got, not only with manifesting, but just life in general, and I give it to y'all in the most simple form. And I get it, if you're new to it, you're gonna have some questions, but some of the questions y'all ask, it's like you literally gotta apply it for you to find out. Apply it. Apply it. People tell you you can manifest anything, apply it. Go try it before you be like, well, can I manifest this? Y'all think like your situation is just so different from everybody else's. It's really not. Apply the shit today, like right now. If you're watching this video and you're wondering, because I think somebody had asked me like, can I manifest that me and my best friend are like long-term friends or like friends forever or some shit. Apply it and try it, man. Like, I got a friend, bro. I don't even affirm for bro. That's just like my guy. We've been friends for 7 years, since the start of my freshman year of college. I don't have to affirm for him, because if you have a good self-concept around something, you don't need to affirm for it. You don't need to constantly affirm that, like, oh, me and this person are long-term friends. You get a good self-concept, you won't have to affirm for specific things as much. I kid you not. Because in the back of my mind, it's a subconscious belief that me and bro are like this. We locked in. We good. You feel me? So that's going to be the same thing with everything else. Once the belief sticks, once the belief drops in, when you're affirming something, once the belief sticks in, bro, that sounded real suspect. Once the belief sticks in. Once the belief, you feel me? Once it gets in your subconscious mind, it's going to manifest. I peep that every single time. You can be affirming something, right? And I peep that every time it actually sinks in, that's when it changes. You'll know when the belief is in there, when it changes, or you have a dream about it. You have a dream that you received your manifestation, or it just actually changes. You'll peep that. Like, if you've been manifesting for a while, you'll notice the belief. When the belief sinks in, that's when everything changes. Bro, with my money situations, once the belief sunk in, everything changed. With my relationship situations, once the belief sunk in, everything changed. Once you get that idea in your subconscious mind that this thing is true, everything changes. So I'm urging y'all to apply it. Stop asking so many fucking questions and apply it. Like, I'm here to help you, but I cannot hold your hand. I cannot spoon feed you all the way through the process. Like, I'm giving you the tools, the resources. That way, when you have problems or issues, you got the tools to solve it and apply things that change your life. That's really the whole point of law of assumption. It's not that you'll never have a problem again. It's not that you'll never have another life issue. It's now you have the tools and the resources to deal with that problem, versus in the past you were in a victim mentality and were like, fuck, everything's done, it's over, you know, fuck this, life is happening to me. No, that's the point of law of assumption. Life is going to hand you problems or issues, but now you have the tools to deal with them. And I wish one of y'all would say that's a limiting belief. I can live life problem free. You're going to choose your problems. Rich people have problems, poor people have problems. People in relationships have problems. The only difference is some people know how to solve those problems, some people do not. It's that simple. Some shit is just life. Everything's not a limiting belief. But yeah, bro, point of this video, go fucking apply it. Apply it. Do y'all see like the anger in my eyes? Somebody low-key like pissed me off yesterday. Like, they asked me some shit and like I've been coaching them. I'm like, bro, like, that's another thing. I'm not a therapist. I be putting that in my bio. I'm not here to like be your therapist, bro. Like, I'm here to help you learn law of assumption, manifestation, and apply it to your life. Yes, I'm gonna hear you out on your problem. You feel me? This is how I look at it. At least this is how I treat myself too. When I have a problem or issue, I'm gonna let myself vent about it 1 or 2 times. After that, knowing what I know, I need to step on it and fix that shit. Like, because continuing to vent about it, or continuing to talk about it, or continue to react to it, what is the fucking point? Are you here to learn manifestation, or did you just want somebody to vent to? Because I'm not gonna do that for you. I'm not gonna be sitting here and letting y'all like vent problems to me every day. That's not the point of manifestation. It's, okay, here's the problem, here's how we're gonna fix it. And every step should be going towards fixing it. Not every day you're reacting to something new. Every day you're reacting to this thing over here and this thing over there. And now I'm dealing with this. It's like, bro, I'm giving you the tools to fix it. When you're affirming something, here's the other thing. When you're affirming something, whatever is in the way of that not being true will be fucking eliminated. Point blank, period. Damn. Sorry, I just ate before this, but someone told me to take out my phone and start recording, and then I took out my phone. It was 222, so I took it as a sign that I need to go ahead and drop this for y'all. But anyway, yeah, like, apply it, bro. Like, I'm not your fucking therapist, babe. That's not what I'm here to do. And like, it took me a while in my coaching just to like understand that like some people are really in need of a fucking therapist, like, or somebody to vent to. And if that's what you're looking for, that's not me. Because I'm not one to sit here and dwell in my problems. Even before law of assumption, like, I wasn't one to sit there and dwell in my problems. I like to solve shit. I like to get shit done. I'm not gonna sit there and deal with it. Either I'm gonna completely remove myself from the situation, or I'm gonna change it. I'm not sitting here to help you like validate all these problems you have. And like I said, I'm not gonna be the type to be like, oh, your situation isn't real, or I don't understand. I've been in, bro, some of the worst circumstances, so I do understand. But here's the thing, sitting there and fucking complaining about it never did shit for me. So I'm not gonna let you do it with my coaching. No. And if that's not what you like, then go find coaching with somebody else. And they're probably gonna tell, if they're really good at what they do, they'll tell you the same thing. We're not here to sit here and vent and complain and react to the 3D. That's not the point of law of assumption. That's not the point of manifestation. Like I said, I'm gonna reiterate, I completely get that circumstances can be fucking challenging sometimes, but to sit there and complain about it and continually react to the 3D, you're just recreating it. The point of this whole thing is to now become the solution to your problems instead of being in reaction to your problems. You get what I'm saying? That's all I got for y'all today. But goddamn, I look good. I think them affirmations, I be listening to my own sleep affirmation tapes while I'm like sleeping. Them bitches is setting in, cause what? My face look beautiful. Anyways, I'm out. I'll catch y'all in the next video. If you're triggered by this, good. That means something. I hit something in your ego that lets you know, hey, stop fucking questioning all the time. Decide that you're good at this. Decide that you're nice at manifesting. Like, you really like that. Like, you get everything done. You know exactly what you're doing. Every technique you do works. That you're good at every aspect of manifesting. You're good at every technique, whatever the fuck it is. Like, have good manifestation beliefs. Have good beliefs about yourself. And that's really all this comes down to. Like, having good beliefs about yourself. And the longer you sit here and react to shit, react to things that are constantly changing anyway, like, bro, here's the final thing I'm gonna say. Everything we're looking at, you looking at me, you looking at this steering wheel, this car, I hear a fucking fire truck or something. I see a pink Mustang, that's cool. Everything we're looking at is the product of someone's thoughts coming to reality. So that tells you everything really comes from within. So the moment you decide to dwell within your imagination and live from there, you'll start to see that, one, your circumstances don't bother you anymore because you know they're going to change. Two, you really start to understand that life is literally imagination. So when people say the 3D is an illusion, it really is. It's the product of everyone's thoughts. It's like a collective creation. Like, we were all co-creating. The cars you see, the shirt you see I'm wearing was in somebody's mind at some point. And they brought it to life. This nose ring, my face, everything that you see right now, the phone in your hand or the laptop in your lap, the TV in your fucking room, your house, everything was once imagined. So once you get that in your fucking head and realize that we're all creating, you'll understand. Live in my imagination and my life will get better. Also, the download I had is that if you live in your imagination, it's gonna be real hard for people not to fuck with you. Because here's the thing. It's like, I don't know if it's like Disney movies or Nickelodeon movies, but I know there's movies that have been out to where like there's a girl who's like, a girl or a guy in a movie who's like super fucking delusional or delirious, but like somehow they always get whatever they want, or like everybody just fucks with them. It's because they don't buy into other people's story. Once you realize that you're the only person that could live your story, you get to control how you perceive things. So let's say if somebody rejected you, but if you're living in your imagination that everybody wants you, everybody like loves you, everybody fucks with you or whatever, and somebody's like, oh, I don't like you, you're just like, yeah, whatever. You have like a yeah, whatever attitude because you're like, everyone loves me. Like, in my world, and people call it La La Land, that's one of the best places to live, to be honest, because whatever. But you literally just be like, all right, yeah, whatever. You have a yeah, whatever mentality, bro. People naturally conform because it's like, what the fuck is it about this dude's world to where he's not even giving a shit about what I just said? And I'm not saying that in a way that y'all gotta force it. I mean, it's all mental, bro. Like, if somebody rejects you, you don't gotta be like, oh, you can't reject me. You don't have to say that out loud, but in your head, you're like, yeah, whatever. And it comes off in your body language and all that shit. So like, just take what I'm saying. Apply this shit. Understand that your imagination is your reality. Your imagination is your true you. What you do inwardly gets reflected outside. And decide. If you don't do nothing else, you don't take nothing else from this video, decide that you're good at this. You got this. We locked in like this. Stop venting. I'm not your fucking therapist, and neither are your friends. They're not your therapist. Your family's not your therapist. Deal with your problems as you have to. Vent about it 1 or 2 times. But I promise you, most people, once you vent about it more than twice, they don't want to hear that shit no more. They might not tell you, but that's really how it be. Nobody's trying to constantly hear about the same problems. It's like, okay, bro, are you gonna do something about it or no? And that's the point I'm at. Like, if you get coaching with me, we're gonna talk about your problem one time. That way we can deal with it, change the beliefs. But after that, I'm a dead ass say, bro, are you gonna deal with it and change it, or are you just trying to stay stuck? Because if you're just trying to stay stuck, you're wasting your money. And I'm not even gonna let people sign with me if you're not trying to change your problems. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. It's a 15-minute rant. Hope I put my foot off in your ass. But yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next video, man.